West Virginia hires Wren Baker, North Texas athletic director. West Virginia has their athletic director finally. That's the good news. The bad news, everything points to Neal Brown getting another year as West Virginia Mountaineers head football coach for the 2023 season. Not good for West Virginia. Welcome to episode 103 of College Football's Peek Around the Corner with your host, Greg Pflugar. Let me just put it out there. I love West Virginia. I love the state. I love its athletic program, the university. The Mountaineers fan base are intense. They love their Mountaineers. It's the most important thing going on in the state when it comes to sports. Love the West Virginia Mountaineers. And I talked about this on the live show last night. We had an episode earlier in the week. West Virginia needed to move right now. And they did. They got their athletic director, Wren Baker. However, it sounds like Neal Brown is going to be the coach for 2023, and that's horrific news for the West Virginia Mountaineers fan base. Let's get into it. But before we do, please smash the like button if you like our content. Share the video with your family and friends, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so very much. Let's get into it. Broken by Ross Dellinger. Once again, Sports SI. West Virginia hires North Texas athletic director Wren Baker. His hiring follows a surprising dismissal earlier this fall of Shane Lyons, who is now athletic director at Alabama. Let's go through the article real quick. I'll give you my thoughts. Please put your thoughts down in the comment section below the video. The football coaching position at West Virginia is now in the hands of Wren Baker. Baker, the 44-year-old North Texas athletic director, has been hired as West Virginia's new athletic director, sources tell Sports Illustrated. The move is on the way to being finalized. Baker replaces Shane Lyons in what was a stunning dismissal earlier this fall. Lyons is now deputy athletic director at Alabama. Baker, an Oklahoma native, spent more than 6 years at North Texas, most recently guiding the Mean Green into a new conference, the AAC. Tremendous job by Wren Baker, by the way, which will join next year. He is a noted fundraiser, very important for West Virginia, who's led record fundraising years at 4 different universities, including the stops at UNT, and as deputy at Memphis and Missouri. So Wren Baker has got what West Virginia needs. An excellent hire, no question about it. This is good news, fabulous news for West Virginia Athletic Department, its student athletes, its fans, and its state. Going back to the article, a likable marketer, a promoter who's well respected among colleagues. Baker's most glaring first task in Morgantown is football. Coach Neal Brown, hired by our Lions after winning 35 games in 4 years at Troy, is a 22-25 in 4 seasons to top the Mountaineers program. Brown received a new contract 2 years ago that extends through 2026 and comes with a buyout that currently sits at $16 million. West Virginia President Gordon Lee announced earlier this month that a new athletic director would evaluate Brown and make a decision on his future. Here's the important part of this article. Sources tell SI that the expectation is for him, Neal Brown, to remain as coach for the 2023 season, though a formal announcement hasn't been made. You can read the rest of the article. I will put a attachment in the description window below the video. You can read the rest of the article. But basically what it's saying, Wren Baker hired as new athletic director, but sources are telling Sports Illustrated Neal Brown is going to be evaluated for another year. Does he need any more evaluation? Let's take a look at his record. Real quick here. At Troy, he did a fantastic job. He started 2015 at Troy 4-8, 2016 10-3, 2017 11-2, 2018 10-3 with the victory over Nebraska. He went 3-0 in the bowl games. He was hired by West Virginia in 2019 football season. He was a hot commodity. A fantastic job at Troy. But Neal Brown, since he's been at West Virginia, 5-7, 6-4, 6-7, 5-7. If you discount the COVID year, which I do, here at Peek Around the Corner, I mean, look what Jim Harbaugh did at Michigan in 2020. He was 2-4. So positively and negatively, we throw that season out. There's so many different variables going on in that year. So if you do throw that out for Neal Brown, unfortunately, he's 5 games below 500 at West Virginia in 3 years. That's not what the program expected. That's what it can't happen. The Big 12 is becoming anew. Texas and Oklahoma are leaving. UCF is coming in with a lot of steam. Cincinnati coming in with a lot of steam, even though they lost Lou Fickle. The program is still on the rise. We'll see who they hire for their permanent head coach. You got BYU. They're going to be a challenge. West Virginia has to be on top of their game in the new Big 12. And Neal Brown's going to stick around for another year. I don't think that should happen. I don't think Neal Brown should get another year at West Virginia. I think it's going to cost West Virginia more money in the long run if they do keep him for another year. It reminds me of the situation at Nebraska, where Trev Alberts wanted one year because he became the new athletic director. He wanted 1 year to evaluate Scott Frost. He wanted to see what he could do with him, and it didn't work out, and we all knew it wasn't going to work out. And now it's cost Nebraska another year of turmoil. And now it looks like they got their coach. But what happened? This isn't Wren Baker's fault. I mean, this should have happened a couple months ago. Shane Lyons should have dismissed Neal Brown. And maybe I'm in the minority. I probably am. But I think it was wise to release Shane Lyons when they did. But they should have gotten an athletic director in right away. And they should have made the hire they should have released Neal Brown and started this process of hiring the new coach. The portal is officially open December 5th. Early signing day is December 21st or December 20th. Early signing period for your high school recruits. So it looks like it's too late to make a move. West Virginia got behind, too far behind the other universities, other athletic departments as they make their moves. We talked about this a couple months ago. It's why Trev Alberts got rid of Scott Frost so early. It's why all these other schools got rid of their coach so they could get talking to the athletic directors, could get talking to the agents, and get in front of other schools. And here's West Virginia holding the bag. They acted too late. President Gee acted too late. If Shane Lyons wasn't willing to fire Neal Brown, and it doesn't look like he was willing to, Shane Lyons should have been dismissed even earlier. And when he was dismissed, the next athletic director should have been in place. All that should have been worked out. And now West Virginia, the fan base, the donors, we know at Peek Around the Corner, the money perch at West Virginia is not happy with the situation at all. There's a fracture inside West Virginia. Let's hope, Mountaineer fans, let's hope that Neal Brown can get his act together and somehow overcome these huge hurdles that he has for the 2023 season. But good luck with the recruiting. Good luck in the transfer portal. It's not going to go well for West Virginia. Again, as a fan of West Virginia athletics, the state, the university, definitely a fan of its fans, the intense fan base of the Mountaineers. You deserve better than this. So hopefully Wren Baker can square it all away after next year. And hopefully Neal Brown can overcome the issues that he has with running that program. But I think it looks dire for 2023. But there's always 2024. But in the meantime, hopefully the donors keep putting the money in. Hopefully the fans keep going to the football games and the athletic events at West Virginia, because I do believe West Virginia is going to lose more money in the long run by keeping Neal Brown than paying out Neal Brown $16-15 million if they do so today. Give me your thoughts in the comment section below the video. I read them all. Until next time, from all of us at Peek Around the Corner to all of you, you all take care of each other. Thank you so very much.